Congressman, both Republican candidates for Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, Andy Biggs, have refused to comply with subpoenas from the 1-6 committee. If they go through with investigation palooza, as they have promised, how are they going to justify the fact that they were very comfortable ignoring congressional subpoenas?
Yeah, Lisa, they don't have precedent on their side any longer, and they really, diminish the value of congressional subpoenas. And so, we certainly shouldn't just have a blanket policy of ignoring them, but we should keep in mind that they didn't honor ours. Maybe even make a trade. Hey, Kevin McCarthy, you want to subpoena one of our members? You sit in that witness chair and answer the questions of the January 6th Commission, and we'll honor it and see if he's willing to do that.
I think we both know the answer to that, but I'm going to move us along here, which is that earlier this week you faced off with GOP Representative Jim Jordan. Let's take a listen.
Well, Mr. Jordan denounced Donald Trump's termination of the Constitution.
President Trump has clarified his comments regarding the Constitution. He put out another post, I think, a day or so later, maybe the next day, I can't recall. And everyone knows President Trump, there's no way this guy's anti-Semitic. So,
and do you denounce your tweet praising Kanye West?
That tweet was not our account, and that tweet's been removed.
I wonder, Congressman, how you're preparing for a Republican-led Judiciary Committee.
Well, we've seen this play before, right? In 2016, they tried to Benghazi Secretary Clinton, and it was effective, and it, it weakened her. And we're going to go into this knowing that they're going to use the Judiciary and Oversight Committee to try and dirty up Joe Biden so that he hobbles in the 2024 reelection. So our committee members will stand in the breach. And to be effective, I think first we must keep the Republicans on their heels as far as credibility, just as I did there, call them out to show that they have no credibility. That was their account. They deleted it. To make sure that we defend and debunk the lies about the Biden administration, and then to pivot to that these guys promised you lower gas, lower grocery costs, and instead you're getting Hunter Biden's laptop. And this is what we would do for you as far as lowering the costs and addressing inflation.
Though I will add to that analysis that gas prices are now coming down, having nothing to do with anything that they have done. But that is simply the reality of the moment. I want to ask you about another fellow lawmaker. Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema just left the Democratic Party. And I want you to take a listen to how she announced herself as an independent.
Nothing's going to change for me. And I don't think anything's going to change for Arizona. And I think Arizonans across the state are going to say, yeah, that's the Kyrsten we elected. That's who we sent to D.C.
So if everything's staying the same, why make the switch?
Well, it's actually the third political party she's belonged to in about the last 15 years. So, I don't think they really know who they've elected because she's changed often on them. But it doesn't reflect what Democrats just did in Arizona. And I was there just a week before the election. I remember you were on the ground covering it as well. Up and down the ballot, from the governor's race, to the Secretary of State, to reelecting Mark Kelly, they went with Democrats. And so it's just tone deaf to what the Republican or what the Democrats and independent voters have done in Arizona. And so that's why I've been spamming Ruben Gallego's inbox, for the last couple of weeks to make sure that he's giving an honest consideration to running in 2024.